Kenji. Helps you level up charm and lets you attempt and fail to romance the hermit. Old Ku asterisk K lady and Tanaka, he's obviously S tier for that alone. Fuka. Never mind, screw Fuka. Also, her headset looks stupid. I hate it and wish it would kill itself. Kaz. He grants bonus stats when you're low on health. In FES and Port, if the enemy gets a turn, they bully you with knockdowns and ailments to prevent you from playing the game until you die, even if you're at full health. In Reload, it doesn't matter if you're at low HP because the shadows can't kill you no matter how hard they try. If you find a way to F asterisk asterisk K up horribly and something does kill you, Kaz gives you an extra endure, and he gives you the option to refuse medical help, which is Bata at S. B tier. Hidetoshi. He increases your chances of walking out of the school bathrooms feeling great. His rank 3 allows you to accuse your friends of committing various crimes or sins. You get to accuse Junpei of wanting to F and KAD asterisk M apostate tower. Yukari of killing her own dad. Mitsuru of sexually torturing her pet maids slash butlers slash slaves, normal libertarian communism CEO things. Akihiko of wanting to do incestuous things with his probably dead mom. Igus of burning down Akihiko's orphanage. Shinji of being an insecure P asterisk SSY that doesn't want to admit he likes animals, because he's quote, too cool, for quote, that heterosexual S asterisk T. Fuka of encouraging grade schoolers to jump off tall buildings in Minecraft in real life. Ken of not stealing enough money from the shrine. What the H asterisk LL Ken? Why is he accused of the worst sin? Cute story, I forgot what Koromaru got accused of and it's too late to fix the text-to-speech. Obviously Ken isn't the worst, Koromaru probably is. You can accuse Koro of being a Nazi because he thought it was a leftist party. You get to accuse the chairman of trying to get Kuriho's staff to murder Mitsuru in her sleep in exchange for sexual favors. Except they declined his offer, so he stole money from various shrines to fund his plans to kill everyone with the potential. He burned down Akihiko's orphanage. He gave Chidori HIV, not like that, you disgusting freak, with a blood transfusion, in hopes that it would somehow cause Junpei to die, again, not like that. He obviously didn't think anyone would F asterisk K jumpers. He anonymously cyberbullied Mitsuru in hopes that she would kill herself in Minecraft and in real life. But after meeting Yukari's dad and learning more about the shadows, he changed his plans. He killed Daddy Takeba and tricked everyone with the potential into working for him. After reuniting the 12 big shadows and sacrificing C's, he was going to F asterisk asterisk K and Angry Table, interfere with a United States election by illegally voting Liberal, thinking it was a righty party like in Australia, but the end goal wasn't to bring the fall. No, everything he did was to distract from his real goal, to jerk off Koromaru's brother for artificial insemination. He will sell the puppies he bred to his neighbors for 5,000 yen each. And finally, you can accuse Mr. Ono of being Maya. In case it wasn't obvious, S tier. The Olds gives you more books as well as the ability to read twice as fast, which stacks with the speed reader book allowing you to read 10 times faster. I know the game says you read 4 times faster, but the game is wrong and possibly bad at math, or maybe I'm the only one here that sucks at basic multiplication. B tier. Chihiro. She allows you to steal money from your coworkers and increases damage done to male shadows slash strega. Fortunately most shadows are male. Obviously there are some gender fluid shadows like tables, dice and dancers. A tier. Maya. Allows you to spread rumors, buy better gear, upgrade your legendary fusion weapons with bonus elemental damage on top of its normal physical damage. It allows Mary Sue, the protagonist, to switch his weapon types if he spreads rumors about himself. After you beat up female Mary Sue, you can spread the rumor that allows you to use her Naginatas, and then you never need to switch weapon types again because Naginatas are easily the best weapon type, unless you really want to punch slash gun down people, but there are easier ways to do strike and pierce damage as Mary Sue. And you can talk to plants. S tier. Female Mary Sue. She gives you controllable party members, fast travel, skill cards, and most importantly, the ability to say no to all of those stupid horny girls that want to touch you and date you all the time. S tier. Yuko. Increase health and damage when at full HP. Yuko's full vigor bonuses are better than Kaz's low bloom bonuses, but as a glass cannon enthusiast, it is against my political ideology to say Yuko is better even if she very clearly is. And don't you dare say that being at full wholeness is the same as being at low good condition, because if you get hit at full soundness of body you lose damage and don't die, and if you get hit at low physical fitness you lose damage and die. We already established that enemies don't kill you when you're using Kaz strats, F tier. The whole point of being a glass cannon isn't doing damage, it's dying, F asterisk asterisk Ku Yuko. Keisuke. Depending on if you join the paint club or photography club you get different slink powers. Just like in any two-party political system, it doesn't matter which one you pick because they're both equally terrible, but it is very important that you pick one of them and never join the music club. It's really cool that he can join you in Tartarus, but unfortunately, I mean, it sucks that he doesn't get a persona, instead he just gives one person a full heal at any small access point, even though technically he shouldn't even be able to teleport up to you from there, but we can just ignore that little plot hole because what's the point of him coming to heal you at a Tartarus Guardian access point when you can just return to the entrance and refill everyone's health and spunk? Sure, it's faster if you don't need to replenish spunk and only one person is injured, but if you have plenty of spunk, why not just have someone cast Dia harder? Maybe you didn't bring any healers or healing personas or healing items, and if that's the case, why the fuck asterisk asterisk L are you about to try and fight a Tartarus Guardian with no heals? Exclamation mark. I know Reload nerfed the he asterisk L out of all of them, but and I just realized how stupid that last sentence is. Never mind, D tier. Side note. If this was a speedrun tier list he would be S tier because he is the only slink people actually do, and it's just for the ability to eat crayons until Nyx eventually kills herself attacking Fuka. André Laurent Jean Giraud allows you to craft accessories and armor with unique enchantments. The shoes you make aren't the best in the game, but they are the best option for the first half. You can even make shoes for Koromaru, a tier. Maiko makes running away easier, but you get it's a late compared to how easy it is to get Traffury. You shouldn't even need to run since every enemy is so much easier in Reload. Running away from bosses is kinda neat, but again, every enemy is so much easier in Reload. F tier. Pharos. It's just stuff that you should have started the game with, things like all-out attacks and equipping a matching persona granting more slink XP. How do I even tier this? These are all good, but I shouldn't have to unlock them. F.5 tier. Tanaka. He can be better or worse depending on if you talk to him during the day or night, but his tier placement doesn't change. He can convert enemies to a different palette swap variant. For example, you can turn a level 27 lustful snake in Arca into a level 99 amorous snake from Monad and vice versa. You find more money in chests. All prices are better including his shopping channel, but he can't one-shot Nyx anymore. F tier. I don't care how much money he makes you, it probably doesn't even break even after you take into consideration you gave him 300,000 yen. Mutatsu. He allows you to fire and replace your inadequate party members. Yukari is replaced with a generic archery club member. Junpei generic Kendor. Akihiko the thug that calls Junpei goatee. Mitsuru the school security guard you saw when rescuing Fuka. Fukamaki with a cell phone and the ability to play music, Bing enemy weaknesses and boss locations. Igus the shell of man. Koro gets replaced by the cat you fed. Shinji is swapped out for the other guy that Takaya shot, but you can only recruit him if you stole the school's morgue keys. He didn't actually die, he just works there part-time as a professional corpse molester. Ken is replaced by Yuko's son. None of them have personas or slinks, so it technically isn't optimal to replace anyone, but it does stop Mitsuru from yelling at you because Akihiko put you in charge instead of her. Koro will stop whining and crying annoyingly about its stupid dead dad, and Junpei won't be able to it all over the brand new carpet that you stole, so I personally think it's worth it to replace everyone. Plus, after Mr. or Miss Spoilers dies, you won't lose a unit anymore. He makes you better at Reisundetsa and allows you to punch your classmates, steal their money and hide their things. He allows you to cheat in exams to get the top score with 0 academics required. This is an obvious S+. Mamoru. If you're in Kendo you get bonuses with 1- and 2-handed swords. If you're in another club he gives useless crap slink powers. Maybe C tier if you somehow didn't kill female Mary Sue and steal her fighting technique, but really he belongs in F tier unless you really want to use swords, but Naginators are still the best weapon type. Nozomi. His cooking bonuses become obsolete the second before you unlock them, but you learn cult magic from him. It basically just gives you Armageddon at level mid-30s or late 20s if you're gamer enough. which allows you to one-shot every enemy in the game. It instantly kills the Reaper, Elizabeth, Margaret, all of Nyx's phases and even Fem-C. It works on both of the full moon bosses and kills all 3 Tartarus guardians. But for some reason it only kills one trash mob when used outside of boss fights. It claims that it only works once per day, but that's a lie. If you return to the entrance it allows you to cast Rapture again, which means you can use it to kill Rampage Drive, Change Relic, Natural Dancer and Almighty Table all on the same night. I've done it. He also prevents you from pissing yourself off after drinking muscle milk, which sucks, but despite having the only negative buff Slink power he is still top of S tier, although I don't care how tier W asterisk or you are. Rapture makes the game too easy, and I say this is a little bit of a tier WH asterisk re myself, so I think he belongs in F tier, but we both know that's not how tier lists work. Muscle drink strats are funner. Acanary. First of all, before we talk about the gameplay benefits of this Slink, I just want to say something interesting about this character that not a whole lot of people seem to realize. This is the most overrated dogs asterisk asterisk T character in all of Persona, nay all of SMT history, and I say that as someone who's played Tokyo Mirage and Persona 5 Fight Me. Anyways, I think it's really funny that for the first 4 months after Reload was released he gave you bonuses when you're tired even though you can't get tired, and if you got to rank 4 he would corrupt all of your saves and make people lose 50 to 70 hours of progress unless you played on the PAL version. Obviously, his current patch Slink powers are not worth mentioning, D tier. On October 4th Takaya will shoot Mitsuru in her stupid F asterisk asterisk King Brain and say, "This is where your life ends." You will have a special dialogue choice if you have a rank 6 with Ikutsuki to make Mary Sue say, "Well, that just happened." Ikutsuki will cry tears of joy as she falls down all dead and shish asterisk T like, and he will say, "Fate took her life in the most beautiful way possible." We don't even need to talk about his other stupid Slink powers that actually do things and are useful. Ikutsuki is S+++. Now yes, that just happening, does reverse most of Caesar's social links for no reward, but, counter-argument, worth it. Adaki. He increases damage dealt to Chidori and Yukari during the Civil War as well as all female shadows. Fortunately most shadows are female, but other than that he kinda sucks, F&a tier. Vincent. Meh, his Slink abilities are just kinda boring and inoffensive, C tier. I've never played Catherine, so I don't know anything about Vincent other than everything in his Slink. Obviously, he doesn't have a portrait yet, so I just decided to use F to F trans icon Naoto Shirogane because I figured she would probably piss off the most people. Also Elizabeth exists. She's okay and her Slinks don't cost time, so you might as well get them, C tier.